Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hello?
Welcome. So, something new we're going to be trying out here. My good friend Eric we have decided to kind of start a new adventure. Something we call the Hot Button Co-op, and it's pretty much, back in the day when you would get together, hang around, shoot the breeze with your best friends while you're playing some good gamings and good old games and whatnot. Just talking about whatever, man. And I think that's kind of what we based it off of, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Basing this off of just honest conversation and honest dialogue. Some of the most memorable and some of the conversations that I've ever had, period, have been while I was gaming with friends. And nothing is off the table. We'll be hitting all the hot button issues, whether economics, ecumenics, interpersonal, politics, and faith, all wrapped up in one. We are about to. Oh, someone needs to meet someone. There's an echo. Hold on a second.
Yeah. I know what's gonna happen.
Technical difficulty on this first one.
Yeah. It's gonna be the microphones, dude, because you're picking up my stuff.
Chip it off a little bit.
All right, I'm talking right now. We're probably way too close, even with the noise gate. So we're probably gonna have to.
Let me slide a little further away.
Let's see. Maybe we'll try that.
Check 1, 2, 3. Hey, not bad for the first stream. At least we're looking good on camera.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We might need. I mean, you're getting picked up on my mic, so we might just mute yours. So we'll give that a shot. Go ahead and just talk right now.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're getting picked up.
Am I still cresting pretty high?
Huh?
I'm still cresting pretty high on there.
Well, we're just using my Shure, so it's picking both of us up when we talk, so that should be.
Well, that's the Peanut Gallery. Kylie, how do we both sound on this microphone?
Yeah, how do we sound? Do we sound good?
Still echoey, or are we sounding better?
Should be good now, because there's only one mic going. I mean, I can see right now. Let me.
Oh, we're fine, she said.
Yeah, I had to turn off your mic.
Okay.
We're gonna have to figure out a way to space it. Oh well.
Well, we'll tinker with it as we move. It might be worthwhile to set my mic still here. Both talk to it.
Tom says sounds good. Good like a dump. So Tom's already on.
Oh, excellent. All right.
All right.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, starting again.
Yeah.
This is Hot Button Co-op. This is going to be our foray into having an honest conversation and honest dialogue, and the bonus is we're playing some of our favorite games at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we sound fine, she says.
Yeah, because I shut off your microphone.
Perfect. With my mic off myself. There we go. Just in case Greg's hand fidgets over there.
Oh, it's all good. It fidgets all day, every day.
All right, well, tell them what we're playing, Greg.
We're going to be playing Halo Master Chief Collection. And I guess we're just going to start from the beginning.
Yep. With the new Halo Infinite going to be releasing this year for the holidays, figured why not take a tour down memory lane.
Tom says, should probably have said a warning that you were going live. You just kind of went live out of nowhere, you absolute mad lads. Yeah, pretty much, but...
Yeah, I meant to text you, Tom, and I didn't. So.
Well, I needed we can schedule something later, but for future stuff. All right, so let's commence to jiggling,
Yep.
All right. Start.
Also, we're playing on normal because we just want to have fun. We do have 6 different skulls turned on that make this game wild and wacky. This should be a good time.
I'm gonna switch over the chat because that is over on you. I don't know where we want to put the chat. I'll just put it right here. Good enough. Oh shit! It's been 30 seconds, so we can swear.
Here we go. We're past the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Takes me back. So Greg had never played through the Halo series until we were actually rooming together in Nashville for the first time.
Yeah, so I never had an Xbox when I was growing up. I just always kept with PS2 sort of thing. And then when Halo really took off, because I remember in college Halo 3 was the big thing. And when Halo 3, when Halo 3 was happening, I went to Gears of War since I wanted to chainsaw people in half and have that blood splatter everywhere. So that's where my route went to. We can probably turn that up a little bit.
I'll tell you what, Gears of War, I like the game, but it's so clunky. All the movements feel like you're just walking through a sandbox. I played through 4 of them, and I was playing through Gears of War 4 most recently, and it felt like I was just playing through it just to get through it. I wasn't really enjoying it though.
They were waiting for us on the far side.
I had to pull the plug on that.
I started playing Gears of for me, Gears of War fizzled out like way quick after 3. Like even the multiplayer just kind of fizzled out.
Well, after Dom was gone and you finish out number 3 storyline, it's like, all right, cool, this is a great way to end it. And then suddenly it was like, well, we want to keep the franchise alive, so we got to get his posterity inside here, and let's bring in the guy who replaced Andy Whitfield in Spartacus, Blood in the Sand.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
From Australia.
Well, it was like Gears of War 1, 2, 3, then Judgment, then 4, and then there's a 5, right?
Yep.
So
I've only played the multiplayer for 5.
Oh.
Sorry.
I don't know.
You still move slower than molasses in an igloo. That drives me nuts.
Yeah, whatever. Sort of thing, so.
My goodness. So much different. So I had the actual anniversary collection. Or not anniversary collection. Halo Combat Evolved anniversary game. I had it on reserve, and I never went back and picked it up. It was like Halo Reach was coming out around the same time, or had already come out, and I got so sucked into Halo Reach. But then I picked up a GameCube, so I just fell off completely with this. It's nice to be able to see. Alright, baby. Thanks for checking in with us now. It's nice to be able to see that they incorporated the freshly polished version inside the Master Chief Collection. And I still haven't played through Halo 2 on the Master Chief Collection.
I thought we played. Didn't we play the entire thing?
We did play through them all, but we played them on 360. So we actually played my original Halo 2 disc. We didn't play it on the Master Chief Collection. This will be a treat.
Okay. I need to get one of those audio mixers you have, because my microphone's set up to where it doesn't pick up the audio because of the noise gate. But
Oh, okay.
I can still hear everything. We're good.
Why did it turn up a little bit more? Tell me where, Greg? Oh, we're looking at Cam.
Oh, we're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking real good. Looking sexy, you know?
Okay, maiden voyage, we were up a little. The Kings. Kylie says we sound good, so we look good.
I mean, we do have the shear, because I don't know. I probably have like the gain turned up to like max on my end, so it's picking us up both, but I'd rather. Let's see if it worked for both. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll get it straight.
Who cares? All right, I'm on top. You're on bottom.
Okay. Already, here I am trying to sprint.
Yeah, I mean,
this is gonna be different.
So you're gonna know more about this. Like, I couldn't tell you the Halo story. Like, even though I played it like once, like all the way through, I couldn't. I know all bits and pieces, but I couldn't tell you like the whole thing.
So, yeah, I read through the first several books of the series. I read through The Fall of Reach. I read through The Flood. You know what the third one was. What the heck was that? It was Reach, Flood. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Somebody in chat drop it for me if you want. I'm sure, Tom, you're gonna know.
Oops, I got turned around because I was too busy looking at your screen.
Hold on.
Where is guns?
He's taking us to him right now. Yeah, so we start off this game with nothing, and then of course we're gonna get the pistol from Keys here in a second. What was really cool when this game.
Why would you not give Master Chief a weapon right away? Because
what?
He's gonna utilize it, dude.
Wow.
So does that mean I have to like Oh wait, you're back.
Oh, and part of my HUD is turned off now. We're running 6 different skulls here.
Oh yeah, we're running skulls, so that'll be a hoot and a holler.
So one thing that you could do inside the original Xbox version of Halo Combat Evolved was if you skipped this little cinematic moment here and you sprinted all the way to the opening door where you first walk in, you would sprint through and you wouldn't pull your pistol up. So you'd run to the next room, you'd melee a couple enemies to death, pick up 2 guns, and then walk back to that checkpoint, and you would pull up a 3rd gun, so you'd have 3 guns.
Is that like a glitch or something?
Oh yeah.
No.
You just have to beat the loading.
Word says, you think that's weird. Why does Captain Keyes keep an unloaded Magnum?
You're right. That is a really good question. He's like, yeah, I don't keep it loaded just in case aliens board our ship.
I still don't understand why you just would not have the best person in the entire ship have the gun already. Why, like, all the grunt soldiers?
He was in cryo sleep. I mean, I suppose I could have just had one stuck in the little side of his
Yeah,
container.
come on now.
Like the Hell Jumpers, at least they have a rocket launcher and a pistol that's inside your little shell.
Word says, what advantage is that to him? Who knows, man?
Maybe he thinks he's some kind of noble patron. He's got 3 giant Mac cannons on his thing. He
For
doesn't
sure.
need a loaded pistol.
I'm gonna adjust there we go, my camera. Dude, it happens every time. Like, you get so intense that you shift your camera, like you shift your position and then you're not centered anymore. So be prepared for that.
I have nailed my chair to the floor.
That is why
Sorry,
I covered every orifice with wacky glue.
I'm so
He's
sorry.
gonna get stuck!
I'm so sorry that you won't be able to get your deposit back on this place because of the chair nailed to the middle of the floor.
Landlords, man. You know what we should have? Does this have subtitles? We probably should have put subtitles on. It's, I wonder. It's gotten to the point where every new game, like, do you do this? Do you always make sure subtitles are on like new games? I do it almost every time because I don't know if the gaming industry has gotten super lazy or whatever, but like some of the mastering, like the background music is so loud compared to the voice dialogue, it's garbage. So it's like you have to put on the substitute.
I don't typically.
The subtitles.
I don't typically, but I have been more and more. Okay, you can bludgeon them to death and try and pick ammunition off your fallen color. Thanks.
Oh, now we have...
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna pause it real quick. That was me.
Killed myself.
Did you kill yourself,
I did.
really? Well, it's a good thing I paused it to show what...
5 seconds in.
Gameplay, I would assume, right?
You need subs.
I do. Well, it doesn't look like it. Fuck it. No, you're alive.
Oh,
See?
alright. Okay, now I'm. Oh my gosh! I forgot I turned on the skull that makes the grunts explode.
Oh yeah, we probably should have put that we have skulls.
Alright, there we go. I guess I gotta go track down a gun now. I am once again weaponless.
Here, I'll kill this guy and then you can... Oops. Not the soldiers, but...
Perfect. Man, here I am, still trying to sprint.
Oh, I died.
Alright, there we go. I took your gun. Alright, now we're
Oh,
cooking.
so you purposely killed me so you can have my gun back.
No, I just got into a position where they were going to target me and I let you take all the aggro.
Ah. Well, I do like that gun and spray.
Dude, speaking of aggression, did you hear that gal, Gabby Petito, ended up dead a few weeks back? The boyfriend's her name.
I thought, yeah, I read that. So someone just offed both of them?
No, okay, so we don't know exactly who killed Gabby. We know that she was killed though. The initial thoughts were that, oh, it was her boyfriend, because he ended up going missing shortly after the story broke.
And that's that trailer girl, right? Or
Yeah, I
some
guess
YouTube.
I guess they were going to get married. They were betrothed, as it were, and they decided, hey, we're gonna. Oh, what is the melee? Oh, gosh.
What is it, B?
No, it's the right bumper. Oh gosh. Or maybe I changed my controls. I have no idea. I gotta figure this out again. But anyway, so they decided to go on this road trip across America, and they were going to be vlogging the entire thing as they traveled.
Okay.
And there's a video that surfaced on the web where, oh my gosh, those grunt explosions are so powerful. Holy crap. Oh boy.
They are indeed.
Once again, I am without a weapon. But anyway, this video surfaced not too long after they were on the road, and they have been pulled over.
Okay.
And the boyfriend is there in the road. Gabby's there. She's clearly upset, and they're both like, she's frazzled, and the boyfriend's talking to the cops, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And because they had seen her hitting him as they were driving down the road, he's driving, and he's swerving because she's slapping at him. And I guess she clawed his face, so he's got blood on his face.
Okay.
The cops ask him, "Hey, are you okay? Is everything all right?" And he's trying to calm things down. Wow. My God, that's what, 4 times for me already? Jeez.
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, they're trying to calm things down.
Okay.
But it seems like, oh no, it's right out the gate, trouble in paradise. These two, they're on an extended vacation.
Sit back.
And this poor guy has already got, slashes on his face. So initially the reports were like, oh, he must have offed her because they had some kind of falling out on the road. From this table. Oh, I gotta do the Gandhi hop.
Huh? I jumped on it and I just crouched.
Well, you were amazing. I did not. But anyway.
Word 789 says, I'm gonna ask a super deep question here.
Ask it.
Ask it. What is it?
Oh boy.
So it's so deep that he's typing.
So deep he has to cobble it together. Ooh. Hey, I almost ate it. Oh!
Oh, did we both eat it? Damn it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe I should turn down the super explosions.
The AR has a compass pointer which points north. It's above the ammo counter. Which way is north in space?
Oh.
That's like, according to this game or just in general?
That's a good question. Maybe there is a super magnet on this ship that is part of a railgun system that runs the
Dear
mag
Lord,
cannon.
they are flying all
And
over
we're
the place.
tuned to that. Does that suffice word?
Out of my way, soldier. I'm just shooting our own teammates. I've already caused mutiny.
So, anyway, girl winds up dead, and guy goes missing. Everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, his folks clearly know where he is. They're just protecting him." So they said that he told them that he was going to go.
I really want the pistol.
He was going to go off to like a forest preserve in Florida, go hiking. I guess he was a real avid hiker. Doesn't come back. So the other day, the forest preserve is set to open, and the police and search teams, they have already gone through this preserve, top to bottom. Nobody's found anything. So the place is set to open. That morning, his folks contact police, and they're like, "Hey, we'd be remiss if we didn't give it one more shot. Let's go back on out to this forest preserve and see what's going on." And within 30 minutes of them being there, they find human remains.
Okay.
Next to, I guess, several of his personal effects. And
so the parents killed him.
Well, we don't know who killed him. We don't know if he went out there and Minecrafted himself.
Well, that's fishy that the parents are like, let's just give this one more shot, and then bam, remains in the ground.
Yeah. So a lot of people are assuming, oh, they knew a whole lot more than they actually let on. I think most everybody is assuming that. But until they go through autopsy and until they go through this whole dog and pony show, they're not going to make any claims one way or the other. All we know is that the star-crossed lovers are both now deceased. Very sad.
Huh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, not to end that whole story on a downer, but I mean, I guess starting it off saying, hey, that gal who got the hound dead recently, her betrothed also got found pieces or decomposed state.
It's so. I don't like. Did they even explain on how like they like? Did he report that she was missing?
Okay, so from what I'd heard initially, when she had gone missing, I don't know if he hadn't reported her missing or not, but he just went home to Florida, and everybody's like, "That's."
Where did you go? Did you go up?
I'm in a dark place. Yeah, I went up. So, yeah, she had gone missing, and he just drove home like, well, oh, it sucks. Lost my fiance. I guess I'll go home and go hiking.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, that sets everybody's ears burning because, hey, this is your fiance. Why would you just leave her out in the middle of nowhere and then beat feet back on home and then be like, oh yeah, I lost track of her somewhere.
Yeah, that is quite fishy.
What happened to her? I wish her well.
Life pods are launching. We should hurry.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, Gavin.
Covenant are destroying the life pods.
All right, I made it. Don't worry, I'm here to help everybody.
Last door's closing. We have to use the ship.
Maybe I'll turn off that grenade skull. My goodness. Although it does add a certain amount of whimsy to this, given that I have played this game too much. Yeah, how many times?
I have played through it once. That is how many times I played this game.
Have led us astray, Greg.
I know you answered which way is north in space. I almost feel like it would just at that point it'd be your own personal compass. So if you just go off of where you're looking, like up would be north.
Like a homing pigeon.
Pretty much, except more advanced and human.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, a homing pigeon with a synthetic bones made from space adamantium. And
Space adamantium?
Space adamantium. Okay, so I don't know if have you read any of the Halo books?
I have not.
So after John, he's taken, I think he's taken when it was either 6 or 12. I don't remember. Anyway, he's taken to be part of this super soldier program. Him and a bunch of other kids. And
okay.
They have to undergo all these augmentations. Their bones are infused with a metal, certain metal enhancements. Their muscles are, of course, a lot stronger.
Some Wolverine.
Yeah, but they're essentially built Ford tough. Anyway, John is inside the gym, and he is just working out. And he goes to pick up this really super heavy weight, and he's like, wow, this feels like nothing. And so he drops it, and he goes and he picks up another weight, and he's like trying to compare the two, and he's like, why does this feel so light? Oh, it's gonna blow up, get out of here!
Jeez.
He picks up the weight, and he's trying to figure out why it feels so light to him. And little does he realize that he's way stronger than anybody has ever been at this point. One of the guys who was actually part of their initial squad, he had actually been crippled because of all the processing that happened to him. So he's in a permanent wheelchair, but he's crazy super smart, so they're able to keep him on the team. And so he is inside.
This is straight up X-Men.
Kind of, sort of.
Like crippled wheelchair.
Yeah, Mr. X.
Super smart Professor X. John's Wolverine. Oh my gosh.
So he's inside the gym and he's getting ready to work out. Well, I believe it's some of the Hell Jumpers, some of the ODST troops are into the gym too. And they start just picking a fight with him. And he ends up, I think he ends up either punching a guy or hitting him with a weight so hard that it kills the dude almost immediately. And then his combat training kicks in and he hits this other guy. And if you listen to the Hunt the Truth podcast, one of the guys... I remember
listening to that, yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys...
Oh, I got stuck.
...describing the scene says it didn't sound like punches, it just sounded like a machine gun and wet, meaty cracks as he broke this dude's ribs.
Well then. Now, when he was augmented, was he made to be taller, or was he tall to begin with?
So, I don't know if that was because of all the vitamins and everything that they had them on initially that caused that, or what. But yeah, he is a gigantic dude. He's over 7 feet tall.
Unless it's like some Darth Vader.
Very good time to leave.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember Anakin being quite that big.
Well, they made his feet, he made him bigger. Because he lost both his legs.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
Soundtrack.
And how?
So I'm sure you heard that old Colin Powell passed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now is it? I always said Colin Powell. Is it Colin or Colin?
The
Colin.
odds accelerate.
Colin.
Because I think like Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway? So I'm assuming it's pronounced Colin. That's how it's.
Is it spelled the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
C-O-L-I-N.
So, passes away. I didn't know this.
Sure you
He
would
was
rather take a
battling
seat?
with cancer. We'll be fine. All this time. But
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
COVID-19. He died from the cancer, but he had COVID-19 when he passed away.
I'm sure they're going to count it as
It probably would be, yeah.
COVID-19.
But one of the things that his family was talking about was that he was double vaxxed. And they insisted on making that point. Like, hey, yeah, you know, he did die from cancer, and he did die with COVID-19, but he had both of his vaccinations.
Mm-hmm.
And when the story originally broke last week, only one media outlet that I saw out of about 14 actually talked about that.
Well, I mean, that goes against everything that what they're saying.
Like, if you're gonna present the truth, you know the thing about truth too, which drives me crazy when you see them talking about something inside the news and they've run it through some fact check like Snopes, and then it says mostly true or mostly false. That
So that's like 50-50.
or it's them trying to say parts of it are true and parts of it are false. It's like nothing is mostly true or mostly false. It's either false or it's true. There isn't any middle ground.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like whatever, like combining it all together, where does it lead up? Does it lead up to an accurate
Everyone aboard this
outcome that's the truth, or is it...
Alert! Covenant
What a
dropship
difference there.
inbound. They must be looking for
Oh my
survivors.
gosh, look at those graphics change.
I was like, what do you, like, what is it, select, right? That
Yeah.
changes it?
It's crazy. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, it's just... I got into it, like, this reminds me of a discussion. Well, I wouldn't say discussion, more so I was brought into it that I didn't want to be brought into it, but,
Was this at your last job?
it was at my last job, and at some point it was like... I can't even remember what it, like, ultimately what it came down to, but the fact is I was on the side of... I said... She was trying to make the argument that the principles didn't matter, pretty much that the end justifies the means sort of idea. To which I was saying, I was like, well, if your principles are on true, pure, good intention, then the outcome's going to be good and pure. You know, like sort of idea. Like you
Like
can't.
if you enter in from a place of integrity.
If you enter in a place of integrity and principles, and those principles are based on foundation and truth, then your outcome is going to be the best outcome, sort of thing. And she was trying to say, well, no, that doesn't matter anyway. Like the principles and stuff doesn't matter. And it's like, yes, it does matter. Like if you have no principles, then you're just, you know, building your truths and ideas on like, you know, making your house out of sand and having to reshape it every time. Or when something that like destroys your morality, you have to then, you know, find the next best thing to build it on because you shattered everything.
Well, I could see, like, if something's built on truth and it's built on solid principles starting out, the outcome could definitely still be bad, but at least you know that whatever took place wasn't as a direct result of you trying to be malicious or trying to be savage or trying to color outside the lines. Even if it is a bad outcome, like, you can still lean on the fact that you did your best.
Well, yeah. No, well, that's what I know exactly what you're saying, but like she was trying to make it to where the like principles had nothing to do with it at all.
Really, just like an action was just an action.
An action was just an action, and that it's inherently insert whatever is oppressive or whatever.
No.
And I'm just like, no. like you've built your morals and principles somewhere, and the truth and like the thing is that they will ultimately be tested. And do you have the balls to know that if it's not, that if it becomes questioned and it ultimately gets proven, you know, wrong, or it's not the outcome you like, don't try to like blame the excuse of XYZ.
Yeah, it's
like
don't
accept to it.
Shoehorn in
Yeah.
a reason after the fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
It's
is
building a
built-
reason after the fact that it like stuff happened, as opposed to just having it to begin with. Word 789 says Master Chief was the only guy not wearing a seatbelt, and he was the only guy who survived. Very true.
And you see him pick up that Marine and just toss him in there? Now, Master Chief was 7 feet tall, virtually a Nephilim, and he's got arms and legs that can move at lightning speed. He should have chucked that dude clear through the windshield of that poor escape pod.
Like, he would probably have, like, snapped his spine in half because he threw him so hard.
Okay, so funny you mentioned that. There's actually a part inside one of the books where this guy who is not augmented puts on one of the suits, and because the suits give you movement speed as well. And,
Oh,
they
he
augment
gets,
you.
let me guess, he gets crushed because
Well,
he can't handle the weight.
He moves his arm really fast, and then it describes the bone in his, or the bones in his arms just totally crumbling as a result of the intense force put on it in that moment there.
And he was a soldier and never seen battle, and because he did this stupid action, he is now set to be, I don't know, behind a computer.
Oh yeah, totally. He's just a talking head now. The
Talking
Academy.
head.
Oni grabbed him real quick.
All right, what are we doing?
I think we have to just clear this area, and we should get a Warhog drop.
Okay.
I think. Check your radar. See if you see bad guys.
I mean, mine. Not sure. I'm not seeing anything.
Now, this is one of the few Halo games in which you actually. Not just a shield bar, but an actual.
I think that's why I never liked Halo so much, is I did not like the overshields. I did not like to... I don't like putting all the... Oh, over here I see some firing.
Yes.
I don't like putting in like the efforts of taking down a shield just for someone to have thrown a grenade to take yours down right away and then blast you when you're about to put the last bullet in.
Oh, dude. That was how it was, especially when you were playing... There it is. You were playing in a level like Lockout in, say, Halo 2.
Mm-hmm.
You bounce a grenade with the BR, and then as it blew up, you pull off one round and... Curtains.
Curtains, I say, curtains.
Protect human survival. What is it?
Well, they gotta make sure that they're human.
Pretty sure we know. Trying to terminating. Although, officially, on this planet, I guess we'd both be aliens.
Oh, yeah, I mean... Also, you gotta keep in mind that, they could pull some, like, Hannibal crap and, like, wear the flesh of the humans. Who knows?
That comes up in level 7.
Yeah, who knows how deranged these guys are.
It took me 4 plays through this game to finally realize, oh, wait a minute, the Flood, they're space zombies. That's what we fight. And I love zombie games. Halo has everything.
Alright, did we...
Oh, we have another one right here.
Oh, I was gonna be like, I just was over here and there was nothing, but they're dropping them. Oh yeah. Dude, see that grub flying in the background?
Yes. Gosh.
I love the flailing animation.
Oh.
I fired a warning shot across the bow.
Like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude. So, did you catch Outer? What was it? Wednesday. There's this video floating around of Kanye West. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay, so this past week or week before, Kanye he goes to a meeting I guess for the second time, meeting with
Trump?
one of Donald Trump's former attorneys.
Uh-huh.
And you see this dude walk up, and he's leaving, and he's wearing a mask.
Okay.
But it looks like the mask that Ryan Gosling wears in the movie Drive when he's the stunt driver. It is so eerie. It's like a doll mask.
That's a good movie. I'm trying to remember the mask, because I know what you're talking about, but I'm trying to picture the mask.
It was a rubber, bald-headed man mask. It looked like... Okay, you know in Men in Black, when that guy Edgar gets totally degloved and you see the skin pop up on the side of that little hole for a second before the alien puts it on?
Uh-huh.
Picture that kind of face.
Oh, God.
But without the stubble, more smooth, and it's bald.
And it's bald.
Horrifying.
Well, it's like the Michael Myers mask is based on the William
maybe
Shatner.
Michael Myers is a better reference. But it was weird. And Corey Black, he puts this challenge and he says, "All right, who is this?" It's either he rattles off a few names, and Dave's like, "Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably a black guy." So because of the oddness of this white mask that he's wearing, and so he's like, "I'm going Kanye," and sure enough, that's who it was.
Oh well, he canceled that.
Real quick.
He canceled that supposed racism real quick.
I'll hit your left bumper. Your flashlight's still stuck on.
I want it to be
Alright, fine.
stuck on.
You know what's weird? Check this out.
It's not.
You turn your flashlight on. Hit
You
melee.
said it's the left bumper.
You see that? It's like the lights attached to the gun, even though the lights on my helmet are what are turned on.
I'm hitting the left bumper, dude, and it's not turning off.
Okay, maybe I have just a different left bumper. Didn't turn off. Do it again.
Left bumper, dude.
I guess I have.
Is your settings different,
I probably changed my settings.
or is it auto?
I changed my settings.
Word says. Sorry if I've been saying words. Word 789 says, I don't know why the Halo ring had vegetation and an atmosphere when its sole purpose is to be a weapon. Probably to make it look pretty.
Well,
It's like this is just a simple vegetation ring. No weapons of mass destruction here.
it is interesting that
I'm
it
trying to
has an atmosphere and it has actual vegetation on it, and it has flora and fauna.
I'm like pushing every button to turn off. Oh, it's
blow
up.
my warthog, why don't you? Oh gosh. Oh,
That's what you get. That's what you get.
All right.
Sorry,
I'm guessing though the reason it does, because
I'm a dick.
if you think about it, you have to go to the control center.
Do we get another warthog, or do we need
No,
to
we
reset?
they don't blow up inside Halo 1, so we're okay.
Oh, okay, so we just gotta go there. And it was up on the D-pad for me, by the way.
But in Halo, in order to activate the ring, you had to actually go to the mainframe inside Halo itself, inside like the mission control center, and you had to activate it manually. So maybe they took that into account, and they were going, "Hey, somebody's down there, yeah." Oh, you had it turned off for a second. They turned it back on. There you
No,
go.
I'm literally X. Why aren't you?
Yeah, hold it.
Dude, I'm pressing X and I'm holding it.
Try the right bumper.
It says press X to enter the gunner seat.
It's very strange. You should figure out what your control scheme is. It's not right.
Normals, that's what it is.
Try them all.
Okay, that.
X turns on your. flashlight.
Why? That makes. Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Fix it.
Here, let me switch this back to here. RB. There we go, I switched it back.
Survivors will probably
Thousand
stick
soldiers
close to
have
their
died.
emergency
Only you're inside the side seat. Let's get in the gunner seat.
rifles landed.
Need some pew pew power.
Killing me, Smalls. There we go.
But I want you to be killing them.
True. Bigs.
You're not so big anymore, Greg. Gosh, I remember when you started the stream.
Dude, I was a fat fuck.
You were a big old husky boy.
I was gigantic. But through keto, the power of keto and energy drinks. Because they have very little carb if you get the sugar-free ones, and it will keep you from feeling like you're dying because you're not eating carbs or anything.
You have no energy.
You have no energy. You can do it. We probably didn't do the best way of doing it, but it works.
You did the nerdy gimp way of doing it.
The nerdy gimp way. We did actually. We made like a lot of like hamburgers and stuff, and like chicken and stuff. So I mean that is a good way of doing it, but obviously you want to have your cheat days.
Oh, we're stuck on the rail and we're going overboard. Let's see if I can fix it. Fix it. Oh, nope. Sure didn't. Here, I'm trying to sprint again.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
I know Jordan Peterson and his daughter Michaela, they're both, I believe, on a strictly carnivore diet.
Aren't like just the vegetation?
No, just meat.
Oh, meat. Oh, I'm thinking of herbivore. Derp.
Yeah, not that.
I was gonna be like, that would just be a vegetable.
Oh!
Dude,
No!
you've got to remember that we have the thing on, man. I can't just unleash the fury and drive through the explosions.
Back in the bus, quick!
We're gonna have to be sniping with the machine gun on the Warthog from afar.
Here we go. Yeah, we just gotta remember the grunts. They blow up like a dying star.
Like a supernova.
Red giant. Here we go. Alright. Two in front.
That guy shooting behind us.
I lost my train of thought. That explosion just... No. Oh, so they're on this carnivore.
You said carnivore diet, Jordan Peterson.
Which I'm thinking about trying, because... Don't lie, I put on a little bit of weight during old quarantine.
The Corona Chan stomach.
Oh yeah, I got just a little nothing for the stuff, and nothing too
And say that.
nothing too terrible. Oh, he's still gonna blow up. Where'd he go?
Well, one of them flung over here.
There he is.
He
just crashes in the wall.
He just crashes in that wall.
You man that gun. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go activate our system. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, the planes. Whoa. But anyway, I'm thinking I might want to try that. I'm thinking maybe...
So all meat?
Just meat. Now, I've heard that for the first little bit, I guess, because it's such a change for your body...
You're gonna probably go through like withdrawal or something.
Yeah,
soon.
I've heard you kind of feel like garbage initially.
Yeah, you kind of get like that with keto.
But then, I guess your body gets into a rhythm. And from what I've heard, it's actually a pretty decent way to eat. Pretty decent way to cure yourself. And
So is it like the caveman diet?
I don't know if it's quite like paleo.
Because I don't get the whole different types of meat eating, but it's not like, you know, you got your keto, your paleo, and now carnivore.
You know, there's certain there is a certain vitamin company I know that exists out there, to where you have to go in and they'll actually test you. Like they'll draw your blood, take your vitals, they'll get into your health history and all that, and they will concoct a multivitamin specifically for you, that if you have deficiencies in, say, iron or vitamin D, they will concoct something that is fit just to your body.
Oh, okay.
So I would imagine that the same diets probably don't work for it.
Well, I'm sure everyone experiences the diet differently. Like, because I know some people said with keto, like, if you want to lose weight, you know, my roommate and I, we went extreme the first time we did it and did only 10 carbs, like, a day. Which was, like, that's guaranteed for you to shed weight. But now it's like we're doing up to 30. But some people say they can take up to 100 and still burn it so fast because the metabolism's different, sort of thing. So it just depends on who you are.
I feel like there's got to be a certain amount of trial and error, a certain amount of testing that goes into it, and then just figuring out what makes your body respond to us.
So you know that whole controversy with the what was it, like Superman's son and stuff like that?
Yep, the son of Kal-El.
The son of Kal-El. You want to know what's funny is I was looking on Twitter, and I haven't seen this through the entire month, and now they're trending that it's the LGBTQ, like October is LGBTQ month or something.
Wait, I thought...
Yeah, see, I always get, like, it seems like it changes every time. Like, to where it's... To me, it seems like it's like every month.
I thought that was encompassed inside Pride Month.
I have no idea.
Because that rainbow flag, that's got every color.
I have no idea. But, like, I just thought it was funny, because I looked at the date, and I looked at the date, and it's, like, October 24th. And I just picture, like, people on Twitter, like... going, shit, we forgot. It's
oh, we left them out.
Oh, we left out. Yeah, quick, get this trending. Real quick.
Overheat this gun. Oh, look how fast that is.
Overheating that gun.
You can fire it all in like a second. If I can just do it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, and away they go flying.
Oh my gosh, the explosion. But no, I heard about that. I guess he's not gay, he's bi. And they changed the stance. I saw Brian Stelter talking about this, about how they changed the stance that Superman has from standing for truth, justice, and the American way.
Okay.
To truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Which,
okay. Well,
on its surface, sounds good, but unless we're talking Under the Red Sun, where he lands up in Soviet Russia and becomes a communist, and then I think Batman explodes to try and kill himself, like he has a bomb inside of his stomach and blows up trying to kill him.
I feel like Batman would know better.
Right?
Like than just a bomb in the stomach.
Well, now unless we're going that route where say Superman.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean in Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, or he landed in Munich during the height of World War II and just got taken in by German soldiers and was given over to eugenics and just ethnic cleansing. He landed in America, and he fights for America. His colors are red, blue, and gold. It's like, why the need to change the slogan and the stance that he has from truth, justice, and the American way to truth, justice, and a better tomorrow? Because, in all honesty, America is the only country that has had a constitution that has lasted as long as it has. We've had a constitution in place for over 200 years. And the average constitution life for any country is about 17 years.
Where's that come from?
Actually, Missler heard talk about it recently, and
Oh, okay.
who mentioned it recently? Oh, David Barton at Wall Builders. They were talking about it actually this past week. And like, think about that.
Wow, that's crazy.
We're inside a place that has been
let me
able
get that
to
banshee,
stand.
man.
Yeah, crush it. We live in a country that has been able to stand on the legs of that Constitution for so long. And the American way we have found to be a far superior way to anything that has ever been tried socialistically, anything that has ever been tried fascistically, oligarchically, and communistically. So screw your better tomorrow. Take the Disney platitudes out of it and give me the American way again.
Well, I never really got into comics, you know. Did you ever get into comics? Because I got more into manga and stuff like that.
I did a little bit, but I got more into manga.
I just heard that,
as a
like,
teenager.
yeah. I think were like that at some point.
Reading through Naruto and Trigun and Hellsing.
I was DBZ, Rurouni Kenshin, Inuyasha, but I watched more of the animes of those than the other ones. But no, I never kept up with Marvel and like the comic genre and all that stuff, but it's gone down so bad.
It has. It's because they keep trying to shoehorn in these political issues and these wokeism issues instead of letting it simply be about the entertainment that it was back in its heyday. It's like probably more so in Japan than any other country, they read comics there. You'll see them on the train to work in the morning reading the newest graphic novel of whatever manga they're into. They're hard up for entertainment, and they recognize still that when they go to a source of entertainment, they're not looking to be browbeat. They're simply trying to have an escape from the mundane or from the everyday or from just work life and thoughts about work life in general.
Well, that's just see, to me that should just be the goal of entertainment media. Absolutely. In general, like
this here. You know?
Yeah, like I
blowing
mean,
up aliens.
Well, yeah, but if you like think about it, like there's some like political storyline behind what we're doing, like in the Halo thing, but it's not the main goal, you know.
And they're not trying to preach at you inside this. They're not trying to tell you that you're a garbage human being leaving a carbon footprint the size of the hole in the ozone layer over Africa, and that you should go Minecraft yourself off a hill somewhere.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got super launched.
Well, oh
I had no idea what happened, but I got flung.
Goodness, that was exceptional, Greg.
Well, I don't know what I did, but it was delicious.
That was a pure cut case of UNSC exceptionalism right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, and to the whole comic and Superman end, like, you want to make a character who's gay, bi, whatever. I don't care. Just don't make the story all about just that issue, and then try and shoehorn in as an afterthought.
Like a side story.
Yeah, don't make it the focal point, and then try and shoehorn in the issue that, oh, and by the way, he's a superhero and saves the day. It's like, we're not all the sum of our parts, and we're not all just the sum of our experiences. It's a combination of both, and if you believe in a God, you are the sum of your relationship with Him, and how you proceed with that. So we're so multifaceted beyond just who we decide to sleep with, or who we decide to kiss, or what's hanging between our legs.
Well, I always thought, that I was choking on a piece of popcorn. But I always thought that, when you have, two gay couples together or whatever, what do people think it's about that, just makes it this revolutionary thing that we've never seen before?
Cigarette. Hate him. I don't know.
Because I don't... Because to me, it's like, if you go ahead and love whoever you want to love, sort of thing, but, it's not like it's adding on to the experience or something like that.
Honestly, the public is over it at this point. It's like, we get it. You made another straight couple. You made another gay couple. Or you're playing Destiny, and almost every single person in there is either bi, gender non-conforming, or they're gay. It's like... you got robots and oh yeah, hey, check it out, I'm a soul inside of a robotic husk, but I'm definitely a homo. It's like, what's the point now? Can't we just go, okay, we've all accepted it, you are accepted, you are tolerated, tolerance exists, now can we just go back to telling awesome stories? We gotta go to the ship over here.
The ship. Here I am hopping around like a freak.
I think this is it. Or maybe we've got one more spot. We have to go liberate some more people.
Oh, okay.
I forgot how expansive this level is. I thought we hadn't seen a spot yet. Or did we? Oh, there's our...
Just trying to find a spot to go. Dude, that guy's just chilling.
Oh, dude, yeah. We gotta...
Please don't drive off the edge, please.
Right. Dude, if this is... Oh, I just might! Ooh, there we go. Hey!
You troll.
Wide back end. Oh, there we go. Heart skip for a second there, Cam.
I was just shaking my head. Just, of course you would. Of course.
So here's another interesting story I saw. Have you heard of this gal? Her name is Joey Lynn Mazzaros.
No.
Okay. So back in, I guess it would be...
Splatter.
Okay, coming up to our most recent election, the 2020 election. Do you remember...
has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
Where did it crash?
The good news is the captain...
It's over, isn't that over there? I saw something over there.
There's a ship dropping off here. Follow him. He'll give us an arrow here in a second. But anyway, do you remember during the campaigning, it was the Biden bus was coming into Texas, and all those big, huge trucks with the big American flags, they made like the Trump train, they were riding alongside, honking their horns and all that?
Yeah, I've seen pictures. I mean, I wasn't on the streets seeing it.
Well, yeah. I guess they came through Texas, and so there's this subculture of people out there who are like, yeah, let's get our flags and put them on our trucks, and let's drive around, let's make ourselves a Trump train, let's go and hit our horns really loud, we'll just drive around and show people our support for the current president back in 2020. Well, they're out there driving, right?
Okay.
And there's this white vehicle on the road, and this one actually tries to swerve into one of the trucks there.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, just being a jerk, and that truck stood its ground, and the car backed up.
Oh, that's an argument.
Yeah, you're not in a little Prius going to go take on an F-250 and live to tell the tale.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So the guy backs off. But they were saying that that these people were trying to box in the Biden bus. They were trying to essentially cause their version of civil unrest. They were trying to hurt them, and they have now filed a lawsuit. Like this gal I mentioned, her name is Joni Limizaros.
Of course, I don't have the name.
She had never been political in her life, and then when she started seeing all the craziness happening just in the country, largely involving her kids in school, she ended up pulling her kids out of the public school that they were going to. She decided to homeschool, and because she didn't want them being inundated with so much.
Dude, so many people are gonna homeschool now.
I'll be homeschooling my son for sure. But so she got really into, I want to get into not like lobbying, but trying to throw my support behind a political candidate that I believe in. So her and her husband, they weren't even sure that they were going to make it out there, and they decided last week, let's go to this thing. Let's go and join the Trump train. And so they put their flags on their truck, or they couldn't get the flags attached, so they just held it up inside inside the cab.
Oh, that's gotta get your arms were probably super tired after a while.
Probably.
Just holding up that.
As long as they drove, let freedom fly.
Yeah, that freedom flag, good old flag, good old.
Oh glory.
Oh.
Anyway, so. They're now this woman and her husband.
And you said this was back in 2020.
This is it's the lead up to the 2020 election.
Okay.
So they're being sued by I believe either the Department of Justice or I don't want to misspeak here, but say they're being sued.
Okay.
By a number of different lawyers that have come together as this team that is being pushed by Joe Biden and his cabinet. They're being sued under this KKK Act for trying to stymie free speech and trying to hamper those of a different race, as it were. But they're being sued under this KKK Act, which cannot possibly hold up in court unless you have a judge that's totally gone off and has not read the Constitution or knows their U.S. history. And they're being sued for not just like, hey, you might have to do some time in jail. They're being sued for like $80,000 and more. They're being sued for their entire livelihoods.
These people that just held up some flags?
Yes.
Why? What's the point?
Because the establishment left has gone bananas and is trying to make a very intense point. And
so they just picked these people.
Yeah, these people have to be caught in the crossfire.
Oh, fuck them.
And their biggest sin was driving alongside...
In Texas,
driving alongside the Biden bus, honking their horns and waving a flag.
That was like, the Biden administration should have been grateful because that was probably the most people they've had around them.
that was the most TV support that they had in months, and it was days before the election too. So they should have been proud for all the press.
Now I want to see how we go. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, I'll have to increase the bit rate a little bit better, but that's all right.
No worries.
Well, they sound like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
we don't like the administration anyway.
They claimed that these people were committing an attack on free speech by holding their American flags, the flag of our nation. It's horrible up in there.
It's like what Tom McDonald says, I don't hang with bozos, homie. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. For sure. We have reached the 1 hour mark. Did you need to take a break or anything like that?
I am good. I'm just gonna.
You're good?
Peel this tape off here and move it. No, I'm not. It's stuck on there. Good. Well, maybe I can.
No, you should be able to. I should have left a thing up.
Move this.
Like a.
I'm gonna move it down a little bit. There we go.
I tried to make sure not to get it on the actual TV.
Oh, hey.
Get the way you want it.
There we go. Oh yes, this looks great.
Oh, because we're sniping.
Now you can, when you're sniped in, if you turn on your
I'm so used to like new games. Like I literally just threw a grenade because I want to aim down. I want to aim down the damn sights.
When you aim down, turn on your flashlight, and you'll get night vision.
I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call
No.
for Marine support.
Look at the scope screen itself while it's just in from the hip and watch what happens here.
The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as
Isn't
many
that
of the
weird?
as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us.
They sure have made it everything good. Who are you going for? There's only one guy, right?
No, there's several.
Okay, well, I'll get this guy right here.
Give me my reticle.
Yeah, where is the reticle? Do they not have a reticle in this? Because that is bullshit.
Well, I know that I have one of the skulls turned on where if we die, it removes part of our heads-up display, so it might have taken away our reticles.
Oh my lord.
Oh, that grunt! Wow, he blew that ship clear. Oh my goodness.
Had to make it difficult, didn't you?
Alright, so we definitely have to talk about this one.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with Alec Baldwin on Saturday in the movie?
Yeah. I don't get how it even how is it even possible? I do not like I know that the gun is real.
Yes.
It's a blank bullet, but it has like a wadding and stuff in it that's empty.
So, okay, the way blanks are designed is it looks like a real bullet, only the front part is crimped, closed, like a 4-section thing like that. So when you hit it, it opens up and then just powder.
Yeah, and it
flashes
looks
out.
like you're shooting something.
Yeah.
Or shooting a gun.
Yeah, gives
Muzzle
gives
flare and
the,
all that stuff. Yeah.
The appearance of it. And they're very, like, when you look at a blank round, you know you're looking at a blank round. You can't mistake it.
Yeah.
So, we know that blanks are powerful enough to kill someone. There's actually a guy who was mucking around with a prop gun, put it to his head, pulled the trigger, and the concussive blast from that blank actually killed him.
Ooh, when did this happen?
I'd have to look up the set that it was on.
Motion
They happened, I believe, not too long ago.
Next bed.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, though, with this particular instance, there actually was a projectile, an actual, from what we've been told and what we know, an actual.
Now, was it like
bullet.
debris?
No, an actual bullet was in the gun.
Okay.
So, actually, a friend of ours who I'm not gonna name, but her and her husband have done plenty of dinner theater, like as actual performers. They've had to go to the store and buy blanks for a weapon that needs to be used inside, like the killing moment. And so they needed these blanks, and when they were there buying their blanks, the actual guy on the counter handed them actual bullets, and she had to explain to him, no, these are not blanks. These are actual projectiles. We need blanks, and had to actually go through and get the proper thing.
Jeez.
And I guess it was either the week before, I think it was the week before, they said there was actually 2 misfires that Alec Baldwin's stunt double had with the weapon that he was told was not hot. Told that it was a cold weapon. And there were 2 misfires with that.
So the
gun.
stunt double told Baldwin.
No. He was the one who's doing the scene because it was, I don't know if it was like an action sequence where he had to be bouncing around or what. But there were 2 misfires with that gun that he was told was cold. So it was if the gun's cold and you're inside a rehearsal, it's just so you have the prop there so you can frame the shot up. He was told, hey, there's nothing inside the gun. Buy the prop handler and buy the I guess the secondary prop handler who's supposed to be checking the first prop to make sure it's all done properly. And both times there was actually a blank, I guess, inside the gun that went off and shouldn't have gone off because it was supposed to be empty. So, from the story that we know so far, the way the actual happened is they were doing a rehearsal for the scene. Alec was told that the gun was cold.
Okay. Because Ricada was talking about this, and because it was like, what shot? Like, and his guests that were on, like, they were like, what shot? Like, him or the guest or whatever were just like, what shot is where you have both the director and, like, what was it, the photographer assistant?
Director of cinematography and then the director.
Yeah, like, where are both of them standing to where this radius of this live bullet, or well, I shouldn't say live bullet, or...
Well, it makes me wonder...
Like, I'm confused, like, so weird.
It makes me wonder if the gun was a pistol or if it was supposed to be a shotgun, because I've seen blanks for shotguns. They also have shells for shotguns that are designed to just clean up the tube, and it's like a blank.
But wouldn't you classify a shotgun as like its own category? It's not like, well, never mind.
I mean, it really
I mean,
depends.
technically, yeah, because I guess technically you could just refer anything to be technically referred to as a gun. Never mind.
So I guess
Unless they're saying pistol, like
Well, yeah.
specifically saying pistol. That's what I was getting at, but never mind.
the poor guy when we were picking up yours, and he's like, "Yeah, I need to get that shotgun right there inside the case." And the guy's like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, that shotgun right there." He's like, "That's a pistol, sir." And he's like, "But it shoots bullets, right? Did a shotgun?" He's like, "No. I'm not comfortable selling this to you. You'll have to come back a different day." But
Poor guy.
I know, he just wanted to protect his business.
Yeah, for sure. But
Anyway, though, so what happens is Alex was told, "Hey, it's a cold gun," and the way, just because I've been on set so many times, the way a lot of times they'll have the setup be is you will have the director there, and they'll be very close by the actual camera operator, the cinematographer. And they'll be just watching either over their shoulder, or they'll be watching in what's called Video Village on a screen, which is pretty much shot for shot what they're seeing through the camera operator's eyes.
okay.
And so they're oftentimes, they'll be looking into the frame with that person who's running the camera just to make sure that everything is framed up properly and is going to be the way that they want the shot done. So they're very hands-on. And so I guess this was a scene where the gun was, the guy, yeah, I knew it.
Here, I'll wait.
In the scene, it was supposed to be, from what we understand, was that he was aiming the gun in the vicinity of the camera. It was probably like one of those shots where it's like a POV kind of a thing, only from the person who's about to get offed. You see the gun. So Alec pulls the trigger, and an actual projectile fires out of this gun.
Directly under the ship now.
Kills.
That was to my kill, not to Alex shooting
Yeah,
someone.
Oh yeah, nice. Alex.
Oh, nice, Alex killed him.
Oh. An actual projectile flies out of the gun, kills the camera operator, the cinematography director, goes through her and hits the other director who's standing behind her. And this is a gal, she was in her 40s. She survived by her husband and kids. Like, it's an absolute tragedy. And there was a number of staff that actually walked off the set of this movie.
Oh, because isn't like the working conditions
Yeah.
just hot garbage?
Yeah, they were supposed to be put up in hotels. They were promised that, like, contractually, that they were going to be put up in hotels, and that the production was going to be taking care of all that. But instead, they've been having to make over like a 50-mile drive to and from set every single day. A number of people quit because of the unsafe working conditions. And
It's insane.
it seemed like not nearly enough care was taken in the handling of what is an active weapon on set. Even if it was just loaded with blanks, it's still an active weapon. And it really boils down to professional negligence, seemingly from multiple parties, that resulted in the injuring of one person and the death of another. That should have never happened.
Dropships are inbound.
And I would hope that some kind of legal recourse is taken.
I would hope so.
I
'Cause
don't.
sue. I mean, at that point, you would sue everybody.
It's like on principle, you have to.
You have to, yeah. Like sue Baldwin, sue the prop person, sue the sue. Could you even sue SAG? Because isn't that?
I believe it was an independent film, so I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know on that. But it makes me wonder, because Alec Baldwin is actually one of the producers on the film.
Oh well,
So-
then wow, yeah, because they're gonna probably. I wonder if they could sue him as like
I don't know.
the actor, and then sue him again as like the
Well, 'cause I'm
if
sure,
he's a producer, he's funding money. I would assume.
Well, yeah, I would assume, because he's one of the ones backing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Man, I have like
I don't
no
know
ammo.
if he can be
Anything.
sued as a producer, but not as an actor, because I'm sure he didn't mean to kill this person. I'm sure he feels terrible about it. But it makes me wonder if
You're gone.
if he can have legal recourse taken against him, and if so, to what extent. I'm sure somebody's going to be sued. I'm sure some buddies will be sued. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how.
Oh my gosh! Just getting launched like
I don't know
a
how severe-
rocket.
How far did it set us back? Oh dang!
I don't.
Really kicked his back away.
Well, I need a gun, so stop picking up guns. Because if you're taking all the ammo...
I'm so sorry. Anyone else?
Covenant used a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface.
Yeah,
This says hold X for this, and it's just not letting me pick this up. Why?
Well, it's because you changed your button layout. So if it was X before, it's probably now your left bumper or your right bumper. Hey, I got. We'll take it.
This doesn't make any sense, because when I changed it to the other one,
Atta boy!
like it went right in, you butthole. Atta boy. Step aside, boy. Oh, fuck.
Hey, man.
You alright?
No, man.
No, man. You fucking far from okay.
What now?
What now? I'll tell you what now. Oh, so good.
Oh, Marcellus. Oh. Yeah, so...
See, now it's displaying to swap out the gun. Like,
oh, see, you just had to give it some love, Greg. You just had to hit it a few times.
it needs to follow exactly what I'm telling it to do, is what it needs to be.
That's the sad tale of what has gone on, Mr. Baldwin, in the last week. I'm assuming that projection has completely stopped for the movie. I would hope that they would be incredibly remiss if it hadn't, because someone just lost their life and someone else is laid up in the hospital.
Well, I've never been an Alec Baldwin fan. And obviously, like, no one should be put in this situation,
No.
you know, sort of thing. But, like, one can't ignore the, I guess you could say, irony of the status that Alec Baldwin projects onto society. Like, because I guarantee you've seen the memes.
Oh,
like,
I haven't seen any of the memes actually.
Oh, you haven't?
No, well, we've had companies thing with us, so
I guess that's
I've
true.
been deprived of news
You've been
sources for the last
deprived.
couple
That's
days.
all right.
Save for when I'm in the bathroom shaving and I get
You get a little tizzy.
little quick AJ.
Get a little tizzy. Look up that.
Oh, and try it. Ooh, just taste. But yeah, it's tough. And so then this isn't the first time that people have died on set.
Oh well, that was the big thing too. Is like when this happened, everyone was talking about Brandon Lee and the Crow.
Well, it even the what was it the filming of the Twilight Zone movie where the helicopter came down and took out I guess the lead in it and either one or two of the kids.
I didn't know about the I was gonna say Halloween, the Twilight series, like the ones everyone brought
Twilight
up.
Zone.
Huh?
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
What the?
Like everyone brought up immediately the Brandon Lee thing. That's all the stuff I saw. Was like Brandon Lee, and then
I'm sure that they'll do an investigation too.
oh crap, we gotta.
Yeah, if you get out of their
Yeah, I'm gonna.
area, I should come back. But
I'll try to hide.
I would imagine that there would be an investigation too to see, okay, was this at all a planned thing? Was this a total freak accident? Did somebody know that this scene was coming up and had it out for the director? Is it possible that you had a disgruntled employee who was ready to walk off because of unsafe working conditions?
Dude, I got launched.
They decided to... Holy crap.
Just
hey,
phased through that mountainside. Ah, damn.
But there's a lot of questions surrounding it. And like with Brandon Lee, I don't really know where everybody lands with that. That to me seems like he was gone away with, like that was intended to be like that.
Well, I mean, there was like people wanted Bruce dead, so.
Well, Bruce is kind of nasty.
As much as I respect his philosophy, he was a dick.
Yeah. And pound for pound, he probably couldn't take on more than 70. He probably couldn't take on about 75% of UFC fighters nowadays. They would break his point.
Oh, so you're one of those guys
Yeah.
that think nowadays, even if Bruce Lee kept up training,
He was too small and too live. I'm telling you, like if you put him in the room with McGregor would have probably killed him in just a couple of punches.
I remember watching an interview with Ip Man, the third movie with Mike Tyson,
Okay.
and who is it? Donnie Yang? Donnie Yen, is that the guy who plays him?
I think it's Tony Jaa.
No,
No?
it's Donnie. I'm more than positive. It's Donnie for sure. I can't recall who I think it's Don.
They'll probably be in or near the ship's rig, which should narrow our search.
Itmon film. Donnie Yen. Okay, that's what
Donnie,
I thought.
okay.
It is Donnie. But he was actually worried fighting against Mike Tyson because it's all choreographed and it's like Mike Tyson isn't, Mike Tyson isn't a action film person. Like, he knows how to really fight. And he was talking about how, he was...
Sound like hell, man.
Yeah, he was I was more afraid of you, man, because it's if you forget the training sequences and stuff and one wrong thing, kill someone.
I'm gonna die. Oh no, I would never hit you so hard that you would die. I would have to pull my punches and stuff. I gotta go back to my kid. Alright, watch out for the invisible jerk in here.
Alright.
I see a door open. We gotta kill him quick. I've got 11 bullets.
What? There's no covenant here.
I got 0.
He says there's no covenant. Here's a covenant. Here he comes. Where is he? Here he is. I see him. Oh shoot! He's coming for me. Oh, he got me. Get him, Greg. Gip! Oh, Gip! It's all you, Gip!
I got him. He's down.
Watch out for the grunts. Hey!
Got your assault gun back.
Yeah.
I lost him.
Oh, you lost him, did you?
Eyes open.
Oh, no, we're down.
Okay, so I can't see my health. That's what disappeared on my heads-up display this time around.
He's coming.
Wonderful.
Oh, it takes away a lot of stuff? Damn.
Well, it takes away something at random. So
Oh, at
this
random.
time around, it is just our health bar has gone.
Oh, I thought it was kept permanent, and then you're just fucked.
It's just a blank screen, no reticle. You can't even see the bullet count on your gun. You can't tell what the battery is looking like on your plasma weapons. Invent ours. So, I guess to that whole prop gun and prop management side of things, I worked on the set of one of these what to do in an active shooter event type of short films. Yeah, it was actually through SMU. And it was, the whole concept was run, deny, fight. So it was initially, if you can get out, yes, run, get to cover. The other one was if you can't get out, try and deny access to the room that you're in. So barricade the door, lock it,
Makes sense.
pile stuff in front of it. And then the third and final option was if you can't run and you can't deny access, you gotta fight. And inside there was a live firearm. There was an AR-15, and there was a prop handler. So you had the actor who was playing the active shooter. And he was always within arm's reach of the actual prop manager. And this guy was not just just a stock and trade prop manager
He probably was certified, I would assume.
Yeah, and he was there specifically for ballistics. So he would always, in between every scene, he would take the gun from the actor. He would have the gun, he would take the magazine out, and then he would load the blank rounds into it after every single scene. He would check the round, the director on our set would check the gun, and they would make sure, yes, there's blank rounds loaded inside here. It was always pointed in the same direction. Even when we actually filmed the scene, he didn't have the gun pointed at any person. It was pointed above them or below them or to the side of them. So they really took all the precautions they could. And
absolutely, that's probably how you should do it.
It was honestly the tightest ship I have ever worked on. And
did you go through that door?
Yes, I did.
Oh well, I was gonna assume I was gonna load with you, but apparently not.
Actually, I think you're probably in the right. I think I went the wrong way. I'll probably spawn to you here. But anyway, it was the company that I worked with is based out of here in Texas. And backstory.us find them on Instagram, and then you can also find them as well. That whole team, they were so exact and so precise with everything. They constantly were checking on the talent, like, hey, is everybody okay? Is everybody doing all right? Just making sure we were all taken care of, making sure that we knew that what was going to be taking place every single scene, making sure that we knew that they were going to be blanks, and that it was like reassuring. Goes, yeah, it'll be checked every single time. I will check it personally myself too. They took every precaution, and
That's good.
The money spent on this thing wasn't near what I would imagine this film that Alec Baldwin was partaking in when this tragedy happened.
Yeah.
And even on this small set that we filmed actually at SMU, they had such a sense of propriety there and such a sense of safety that they made it damn near impossible for a tragedy.
So it's almost super questionable because Baldwin's, he's a Hollywood elitist. Like, yeah, so it makes you wonder, like, how does the supposed Hollywood elitist have, like, how can this scenario happen with a Hollywood elitist when they should have, like, the top-notch stuff to prevent all this stuff, to prevent this unfortunate mishap like this?
And that is a great question, because it should have never happened, especially if you have somebody there who is a prop handler, and then their backup, who is supposed to check on top of them to make sure that everything is kosher. Somebody or somebody's either really dropped the ball, it was intentional, or it was a complete and utter freak accident. And which resulted in loss of life.
Weekly Warriors, baby.
I don't know what that's for, but I like it.
These are probably all my achievements that I'm unlocking because I've never played this probably. What's that?
Put me up.
Oh, here. Let me run back in.
Oh, thanks, Camp.
I'm in. I will help. Give me, Father. Thank you, Father.
I just needed to hear you say it.
We need to go on like a Willem Dafoe like movie binge watch.
He's got some good ones, man.
He does.
Platoon. Oh.
Platoon was good. Boondocks, of course, that we love.
I'm on the
yeah, I was gonna say because we got a poster
up yonder, over my shoulders. Labroad. Yeah, that whole thing. I'm sure that we're gonna hear a whole lot more in the coming days here. I'm sure that every news outlet is going to be all over it tomorrow morning.
This way.
No, you went the wrong way.
But there's an open door right there.
But we gotta go farther into
the belly of the beast. We dive in deep.
Low into this sugar place where it smells like a foot.
Kaboom!
And everything is aggressive and hateful towards you. Oh.
How much is it worth to you? I think he'll choke.
Little mouse just kicked his legs and turned dead. Give him the butter.
Oh my gosh. Where's that from?
It's from Catch Me If You Can.
I've not seen that movie.
Two mice in a bucket of cream. First mouse gave up quickly and drowned. Second mouse struggled.
You struggled.
As he kept kicking, he turned the cream.
When was... Because that's with... I thought that's with Hanks and... is it... Caprio.
What happened to Lily?
So when does old Walken rear his
Walken's his dad in the movie.
Oh.
Dude, this is great. Oh, you waited too. Oh my gosh, you're still playing.
That's how I roll.
This great scene where they're trying to get into the store, and I forget why they're going to the store for. I think they gotta get him an outfit or something. And the lady's like, "We're closed," or "We're not open yet." And Walken, he's got this little necklace, this little gold necklace with a little heart pendant on it. He's like, "Hey, did you drop this? I found out in the parking lot. It must have slipped right off your neck." And he's holding this little gold chain. And this gal's like just totally charmed. And the next thing
they're in.
Yeah, they're in. And he's made it in. They got whatever they needed. But it's like his dad was a real good grifter. Just good little maybe. Small time.
That's what we need to be. We need to be good grifters.
Good liars.
Good liars.
Just confidence schemes.
Yes.
Here we go. We'll pull an Edward Burns from the show Confidence, and we'll have what's his name? Paul Giamatti, set up with a bulletproof vest, loaded full of gunpowder to get a good splatter effect when we pull off a confidence scheme in some bar that we all have a share in. The bartender's working with us, the cops are working with us. Yeah. We'll call stacks of $1,000 Twinkies just like they do in the movie. It'll be great.
A lot of Twinkie. Tell him about the Twinkie. Alright. I think I want to get some more water here.
Yeah,
So
get some water. I'll hold it down.
you want to hold
We
it
ain't
down?
pausing. I will hold it down.
Hold down the fort.
I got 6 fingers.
Got 6 fingers. Okay. Be right back, folks. Hold on tight.
Yeah. I will entertain
the chat.
youngins while we're here.
youngins.
So we're gonna welcome to the mantra. Remember, guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines, which I don't even know what they are, but
Dude, I was reading them.
oh no, I have paused the game somehow. What did I do? There we go. Better. Question for anybody out there who wants to answer it. What is your favorite, or what is your favorite Halo game? Notwithstanding the Master Chief Collection, because that's a conglomeration, what is your favorite game in the series and why? Also, what is your favorite weapon and what iteration of said weapon? If it's the battle rifle, do you like the battle rifle from number 2, from number 3, from number 4, number 5, Infinite Beta? Specifics. Also, I guess this would be a good time to remind you, if you enjoy the content that we are putting forward here, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Please check us out on our other links. Rumble. We're going to have a Patreon set up very shortly here. Support the fight, freedom of speech, and freedom in general, while having an entertaining time with a couple of goofballs who are actually pretty well read. Then, by all means, you can jump onto there and you can support us there. Oh my gosh, the Gimp is back. Gimp's in the house, and we got hunters.
fools?
Not a moment too soon.
Not a moment too soon.
We got the old
Did I hear a plug?
We had a plug. Check
Nice.
us out on the social medias.
We do.
We're gonna
In the
be-
description, both.
What? Whoa! He knocked me up to the 3rd floor.
Is that where we need to be?
Uh,
Hey, I got a foreign skull unlocked.
I don't know how we did that, but
I love it.
I don't know.
I'm in. I'm already excited.
Well, I got it too. I have no idea how I did it, but I got hit up to the 3rd floor. I'm staying here, Jim. You're on your own. Sorry.
Oh, fuck me.
Skull tape.
Yeah.
What?
It was like in a little
How?
corner. It was in a little corner.
Wait, you actually picked it up?
Yeah. I
Oh.
picked it up or I ran across it or something.
This guy, hey.
This guy,
Love it.
he gets it. He gets me.
Oh, here's another fun one here for you, Greg.
What's up?
So, month of August.
Oh. Do we just super bypass those?
Yeah, come on.
Nice. Good, good.
Hey, look where we are. Like, slay. Oh, wait. Oh, watch the sword guy. Hey, oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, I got smoked.
Yeah, I got a super combined explosion, blew me down the hallway. Let's see if we're still here. Well, real deal,
Come on, front. Watch out for that guy.
Here he is in front of us. Oh my gosh,
That grunt helped us.
I just exploded. Oh, good.
Refresh. I'm not a fan of YouTube's studio setup at all.
Seems like it's good.
Well, you're always gonna have latency, but I have it set to ultra latency.
Gotcha. I don't even know what that means, but...
Just as much real-time interaction with people as possible.
There we go. So anyway, month of August. You know, we've been seeing signs everywhere not wanted, now hiring. But how it's been so freaking hard to get a job. Like, you put in I don't know how many applications, you hunted and hunted and hunted and hunted and hunted until you finally were able to start doing some Uber Eats.
Yeah, we're flexing on the Uber Eats for sure.
So, big surprise if you're watching Greg's, folks. That's the story there. Anyway.
I doubt they are. So.
Anyway, in the month of August, 4 million people hit.
Wow, that's a big one.
Month of August. So, like, if you see signs out there saying, "Hey, we really need some help out here," it's for a whole lot more than just a lack of work or a lack of work that's available.
That's insane. Like, people just don't want to work.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you think about it, over quarantine, when so many people were forced into having to go on unemployment, so many of them were. Well, I think most of them were getting an extra $600 inside their paycheck.
Yeah.
On top of what they were getting for the unemployment. So I know a lot of people. There was no real
incentive to do anything.
No real incentive to try and elevate your station. Now I know, just because I actually work at an unemployment, in order for somebody to maintain unemployment, they have to be actively looking, and they have to provide proof that they are actively looking for like another job or at least another form of employment.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't, then they can't get the benefits. So I don't know how all that went.
Well, I remember back at Rochelle, and there would be a guy who would always apply to Superloop, but he would just put in the application because he knew he wasn't going to get hired, but it was to purposely keep on unemployment.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What do you say? Like, hey, don't hire me. I don't need a job.
He's like, oh, I'm just doing this to fulfill the requirements or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm in high school. What do I don't give a shit.
Hey, kid, take this application and set it down for me over there in the trash, will you?
Yeah, file it away.
If they call, tell them Ernie was here. Sure, Ernie.
What do we got?
Here we go. Here we go. Checkpoint.
Little checkpoint.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks.
I stiff up on that. Hope to let him keep his pipe.
Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir.
Wait, was this guy in this building the whole time, or he came with the ship?
Well,
I overheard the guards talking.
he landed, crash landed on the Pillar of Autumn. Kidnapped by aliens.
Oh, he seems fine.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't seem traumatized at all.
Seems fine. He's a hardened war hero. The problem with a guy who flew the Pillar of Autumn.
If I'm analyzing this correctly,
Looks on your
they
visor
believe
there.
Halo is some kind of weapon. One with
He sneezed inside his helmet.
Right. He was eating a jawbreaker and coughed, and he got it all over the place.
Kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
now I see.
So another fun one that I'm really interested to see.
Scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the
Just,
bridge
I guess,
that I damaged during the battle above the ring.
any more. I'm interested to see any more talk on this.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you probably saw that we have our first female 4-star admiral. Oh, that's
Wipe out the entire human race.
bunch of fun.
I have a new
Don't trust your lying eyes, everybody.
You need to be in the control room.
I don't know. Whatever. So ridiculous.
Yep. Right, it's nice to see people waking up, pushing back what they know to be just contra to a free life.
Head back to the shuttle
Like,
bay and call for evac.
All those employees at Southwest who ended up just bailing on their job because of mandates that were coming down the line, and they affected some change.
Well, be careful with the vaccine, because I did read that on the old YouTube
So yeah,
policy in there. Oh, dude, the list, it was so hilariously long. It was like, you much can't go against
oh yeah.
the MSM.
That's why we're speaking in very vague terms.
Very vague and open.
Yep. Open to interpretation. With brains. already.
Dude, get out of my way, you stupid soldier.
Oh, you're stupid. Nope. Profiteering. Oh, back up! Yeah, we can't be careful.
Oh, that soldier. Rip me.
Oh no, I didn't realize you were gone. I'm sorry.
I was. There we go.
So I am not really up on what's all going on inside the gaming. You probably have a better handle on that. New daddy. Have really only had time to play a game here and now again during nap time. What do I need to be aware of that's coming out that I should really be looking?
Well, Metroid, what is it? Metroid Dread just came out. A new thing to the Metroid game for the Switch.
I am lost.
What's that? You're
I am
lost.
lost. Wait, maybe we need to be in here. Not sure. No.
This is where we came from, right? Maybe?
Yes. We'll find it. We just follow the green light doors, I guess.
Yeah, Metroid Dread.
Red.
Metroid Dread just came out for... I've been seeing people playing that. What else? I'm not exactly super up to date with a lot of the gaming world currently. Here, we'll just do this.
Yeah. Go pull up your Google search. Find out.
Oh yeah, well Halo Infinite, that's why we're playing this whole thing. So and we got a chance to play the beta, so that was pretty good. I don't, like I said, I'm not a big Halo person, I was like, it was fun. So you probably would have more of a response than what I would.
It was good.
Like, what did you like about it?
Man, I liked how it really felt like the spiritual successor to Halo 3. It felt like the Halo 3 that we never got. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god. Stuck in this hallway for days.
It's gonna be us. You already went through this door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're supposed to just get back to the ship launch. If I'm not mistaken.
Then maybe we were at the right place, way back there.
You be? But no, I did. I really liked it. I thought the pace was great. I like that you still have some of the weapons that we've seen through Halo 4 and Halo 5. I really liked there we go, the Promethean rocket launcher they introduced in Halo 4. That makes its return again in Halo Infinite. I did think that the pistol could use a buff, and I think it needs at least a 2x zoom. I thought they could tighten up the shotgun spread. The shotgun is still... Here we go. The shotgun spread is...
There we go.
Wide. You don't quite have the... we don't quite have the range that you used to have with the shotgun. We gotta go up here. Man, this has been a minute.
Oh, there's a guy with a sword.
No.
There we go.
You made it.
Oh, okay. Hey, we did it. Yeah.
Alright, we just had to kill that guy. I mean, I really like SWAT in the
Oh,
old Halo franchise, so that's something I really enjoyed.
they got rid of though the needless things. Like, you still have certain,
Air support is cut off.
like certain, I guess,
Hold here until she can move in.
perhaps that's a good word, or the equipment that you get to use, like the grappling gun and all that. You have some equipment that you can use, which is pretty neat. I like that they did away with the Spartan Slam. I hope that stays on. I remember playing Griff.
What was that, 5?
Yeah.
I never liked that feature.
Wasn't my favorite either. I remember playing Griff Ball and just getting bombed off the top. Guys would just get to the very top and then just slam all the way from the top down. That got old really, really quickly. Still fun, but not quite my cup of tea.
I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters!
But yeah, this new one, I like that the shotgun has a drum now. Fire a whole lot faster. The big team battle was a lot of fun.
Oh, fun.
The new game variants they have, you have to capture several areas simultaneously. That was pretty cool. I like now that you have an armory that you can actually go and work with the weapons in the meantime. So just to try and better your aim, the various bots you shoot at, they go from staying still to actually strafing and then to trying to actively duck under and move around.
Oh yeah, I did enjoy that. That was fun.
I like that you can even train in some actual multiplayer games against bots. I thought that was pretty cool too.
What they call the silent cartographer.
Other new games that are coming out. Did you ever get into Battlefield? I never did.
You know, I never did. I felt so bad. My brother bought me Battlefield.
You never played it. Battlefield 2024 is coming out in 2022 or 21. I guess I should say it's coming out.
2024 in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Think it'll be a prophetic title?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you what it's all about because I tried playing Battlefield 2 because we pretty much played Duty.
Oh, what the wow! Eric.
Oh, am I gonna have to wait till you to come back?
Oh, I'm back. I just gotta run down here to the beach, pick up stuff. I got flung across the sand here.
Yes.
Okay, but this is the first time we get to see the rocket launcher show up in a level.
Rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher. Suffice it to say, with all the wild stuff that happened this last week, I'm very interested to see what's going to be in the news cycle this upcoming week.
Oh, there's always gonna be something insane.
Well, if you saw this, I saw that Crowder actually had a clip uploaded to his channel, so I don't know if they did away with his ability to live stream, or if it was his ability... Actually, I thought it was his ability to upload anything. Or maybe...
Was it, what, suspended? Yeah, I think it's anything.
They had a hard strike. I saw he had a video uploaded... yesterday, I think? Had a video uploaded? They're fighting with YouTube. That's kind of beyond. You do your work, but have to try and keep all kinds of people's feelings in check at the same time.
Well,
Gotta be beyond that.
Well, it's gotten to the point where, like, I forget what it was, but it's like, you know how... Get out of the way, I'm gonna run the gunner.
Let's go find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
It's like when something gets so big, it almost becomes a public forum. And I think that's kind of what Twitter and YouTube are, but they haven't fought enough to... People haven't fought enough to make it, to have them state that it is, and they don't want to state it.
Of course, it's
sort of thing. So.
Easier for them not to.
Oh yeah.
Because if they stay ambiguous about it, then they can't be.
Yeah, they can't be.
Brought up on charges for removing free speech or for allowing certain content.
Oh yeah.
Oh, make them yes. Get my head shot off with the chain.
You know it, man.
All right, all right. Oh my God! Look at the difference. Holy cow! Wow! My goodness, that is night and day.
That really doesn't get old, does it?
It doesn't.
Seeing that different. See, but how did I...
Let's keep going inside.
Oh, you're going that way?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was looking in here. Nope, you're
We
right.
gotta go find the silent cartographer.
Why?
Have him draw us on a map. Oh, he's gonna kill us, Greg! Look at the knife! Oh man.
I live!
Yeah, I love.
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems.
They shut that door.
And we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to key.
I think she says we don't have enough firepower to get through there. Yeah, in one of these levels, we gun butt a door wide open.
The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't.
Yeah, we're Master
disable
Chiefs.
this installation's
So,
security system.
should be able to...
I think Cortana just sold us this.
Unbelievable, that Cortana.
Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to push your way into the
Trying to ride up the ramp there.
Thought maybe the wheels would just catch the wall and I could break the physics of the game here for a second.
Just right, he's right angle.
Pac-Man my way up.
Ground team, I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant forces.
Keep an eye out for them covenants.
everybody's topside.
Them old covenants. They come a lurking.
Gosh, what a run this game has had. In 3 years, Halo will be
Looks like there's a
20 years old. What was the first one? 2003, I think? Well, so 2 years.
Let me see. Halo?
Yeah, it was either 2003 or 2004.
Let's see. Halo. Halo original trilogy. Combat Evolved came out 2003. Or no. It launched for Microsoft's Xbox video game console 2001.
Really?
Yep.
So it is 20 years old. Right, it's probably, I don't know if this is going to be popular opinion or not, but I really hope that they finish Master Chief's story with Halo Infinite. Want to see his story come to an end.
We're supposed to weasel our way through here?
Probably not.
Probably not, he says.
The grunts, they be fit. Even though they do little. There we go.
It's like we just need to hit one and the rest will be
Oh
gone.
my gosh.
See?
Wow. Adios, whip. Here goes.
Good body physics, too.
Oh, dude, totally. This was originally Xbox. I mean, look at that mess. Look at that. Tell me that looks appealing. I mean, it did back in the day. Nowadays, though, we got amazing lighting. Plants change here. If these plants are moving, no plants. Plants are moving, no. Except for that little shrub.
We gotta have some detail to show where we're going.
Let's see in the sky. Let's look at this. Wow.
Because you can actually see it. Could you see the... Oh, I guess you could see the ring. Still, though.
Hunters. The neck of the back, yep. Get him. I don't know about you, but the Hunters in Halo 5, those guys were next level hard. Get that back. There we go. Nice.
In point. For sure.
Gonna try and just ping this thing here for you, but can't do that. Not in this one. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, overshield? I need my over... Jeez. Those shields just exploded. Just because of that grunt.
Oh, the best part with the Jackals is when you get introduced to the battle rifle and you're just
Oh, yeah.
hit those little sections.
Watch out for that guy.
Okay. Now, I think I have the spell turned on. We bash them, they should drop grenades. I'm hesitant to bash a grunt because I don't want to get my face exploded off me.
Oh, that was your doing. You're the ones that put the skulls on.
I did. Yes, I did. Because why not?
Why not, indeed?
There we go.
Any new movies that you wanted to see? Recently, any new movies that came out? I want to see Venom 2. I heard it was meh, but I heard it wasn't, you know.
I'd like to see it.
You're not going to be expected much. You're going to get your overshield?
I still have it. I'm still wearing mine out.
Oh,
You still have some too. Your lights on.
it is. Look at that.
Actually, it's probably a good place to have light. If we could just well already. Let's see. Well, I am very eager for the new Ghostbusters. I think that's
Oh, yeah.
gonna be
I
really
cannot
exciting.
wait for that one.
I'm excited that Dan Aykroyd is in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm super excited to learn that. Oh, no. I don't know how that happened.
We're running back here.
Oh, I remembered now. I turned on the skull that made the physics. Everything moves a whole lot easier and flies a whole lot farther.
What?
Yeah. I'm so bad.
I'm
also very excited to see that, contrary to what I thought, Ernie Hudson is not dead.
Yeah, I can't believe you thought that. That was funny.
I don't know. I thought I heard that he had passed away, him and Harold Ramis.
It was. 2016, if I'm not mistaken. We were in Nashville.
Yeah, we were, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. So, do we know, are the other
Use the
guys
hollow panel
going
shut
to
down the
be in the
security
movie, or is it
I
just
think so. I think everyone should be in there.
Hey, alright. And I want to know, whose grandkids are they?
That should open the door that leads into the main ship.
One of them's Egon's.
Who's
I
that?
believe one's.
That kid from Stranger Things?
I want to say it's a girl.
Oh, look, moving on your screen. Oh, whoa. I'm just itching for that scene where he's riding side saddle on that Ecto-1, blasting away the proton pack.
I've actually tried to avoid watching trailers.
Mayday! Mayday!
I haven't watched many.
We are taking enemy fire. Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude.
Don't worry, we're coming, guys.
Understood. We're on our way.
One of our bodies. So sad.
Oh no, our fellow brotherman.
But that does look good. I think it's going to be
An invisible guy.
it's going to be quite a breath of fresh air from
The Bridesmaids Ghostbusters.
the tragedy that was that film.
I never seen it, and I plan on never seeing it.
Nice finding some kindred spirits the other night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That
I
was
watched
great.
it twice just to make sure I hated it that much.
Bravo 22.
Yeah, we all got to do something like that now and then.
After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
Oh, I almost bought the farm there, Greg. I think I'll probably die.
You're just trying to find a cool way.
Yep, trying to break the game. Oh, is he gonna die? Oh, he's gonna die. No, I didn't. Wow. Greg's gonna die.
You can do it, but I can't because I was more damaged. I hate you.
I picked up a second overshield. That beat it. There we go.
You douche.
But hey, look at here. We got, oh my gosh, we got a rocket launcher. You can have it. Go ahead.
We
You
can
earned
have the rocket launcher. We can have tiny eggs.
it. Look, we even got the health packs.
A little health packs.
Oh,
Holy
crap.
shit. We got tiny people. Health packs. Health packs. Huh?
Bread of a Sunday.
Whoa. You planning on seeing the new James Bond?
You know, I want to watch it. Just see how they finish out Craig's story. I really hope that they haven't turned it into just a bunch of woke garbage. I hope that they make I hope that the female protagonist inside of it, who's supposed to be replacing him, is an actual strong female character, and not just some bitchy chick. I want her to be actually strong. Like, it frustrates me inside films. You have a woman who's supposed to be the strong female, but she is reduced to just making snide comments to the leading man, or belittling him, or doing a lot of eye rolls. It doesn't amuse me or appeal to me at all. So if this girl is a strong character, and they do a good passing of the torch, I want to see how that plays out. Plus, I've been a James Bond fan since I was super, super young, so I kind of an imperative that I do watch.
Yeah, like I think a good strong female character is I played the remaster or the remake, but I didn't play the original. Is Tifa
Tifa,
or
okay,
Tifa?
sure.
I think she seems to have that strong character where she is vulnerable, but like she can move beyond it, you know. And like what you said, not making stupid snide remarks or something.
Yeah.
The whole like, well, I can do it too, sort of thing. It's like,
Yeah, because otherwise, it's like you almost look at whoever has made the show or the movie or the game. You look at their character and you say, You know what your version of a strong female is? Kind of like a frat boy douchebag. Give me a strong character. Don't give me a bitch. Give me someone.
Give me a
who
strong
can-
character. Don't give me Amy Schumer.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Oh, forgot which button is the melee. There we go. He was just
Shall
doing-
I unleash the rocket fury
Heck yeah.
once I get there?
Oh no.
Oh, you're in front of me.
You went the wrong way. We gotta go down, not up.
What? What?
Yeah, we gotta go down.
Well, tickle
You
me
pulled-
pink.
You pulled me to you.
Oh.
I wanna be there. I wanna be down here. Playing Covenant.
Well, don't I feel sheepish?
Yes, you should.
Oh boy.
Feel bad. Feel bad about yourself.
I do that. Bam.
Yeah.
Even though they were probably dead, but
There's the primary explosion, the secondary explosions.
where are we going?
Oh, we'll figure
Down
it out.
below.
Here we go. Door. As long as we're going down, I think that. Yeah, there we go.
I don't think I want to fire a rocket down here. May not be the best idea. That's just me, though.
Wait till we find some hunters and just raise their bodies to the ground. Being a bomb. It's finished. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Being Lent. Called the Canal Haunt. Have you watched any of the Haunting of Hill House or watched any of like the Haunting of Bly Manor?
I have not.
So, two like spooky series.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really incredibly well done.
Like, are they based on... So you're saying the books are based on that, or the series was based on the books?
Neither. The
Oh,
book
okay.
has a very similar feel to The Haunting of Hill House or The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Oh, okay.
Very, very similar in feel, and how the
Gotcha.
characters are handled. How
Well, there goes my rocket launcher.
Oh no, go get
I thought we
it.
were supposed
Easier to hold them off from inside.
like way down there. Aren't we supposed to go down there?
Oh man, yeah.
Negative. They're
Yeah.
closing in too fast. Negative. Chief,
We just want to keep going lower, I think.
cartographer.
That's what I was doing.
As long as we can.
Into the belly of the beast. Further we must go.
We'll be
But
in a tight spot if we don't get out
if you
of
get a
here before
chance,
additional
look
reinforcements
up
arrive.
both shows.
Find
They're
out then.
fantastic. I think Riley and I watched the whole first season
Okay.
in one night. And I think we did the second one in 2 nights.
Oh.
They're excellent. But anyway, this book. Oh, this book that I finished. Oh, I'm still alive. Hey, only Greg's dead. Oh, he was.
Only I died.
Hey, how about that?
The rocket launcher. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Usually it's me painting the walls, my brains, and other viscera.
Oh.
But the book is very, very well. Oh, I'm stuck. Bury me at Wounded Knee, will you? Book is really good. The pace is great. The storytelling inside of it by this gal Darcy Coates, phenomenal storyteller. And I have not read really horror before, with the exception of Stephen King. So this was a bit of new ground for me. I never got to read Goosebumps growing up. About the most, I would say, macabre or horror
Are you not here yet? Okay. There.
literature that I have read is Edgar Allan Poe. Read his collection. Really enjoyed it. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Analyze.
But the story,
Halo's
man,
control center is located there.
it's really well written, and I really like the author's decision to not just fill the book throughout with tons of profanity and vulgarity, because it's way too easy to do. Like, if anybody out there has ever played House of the Dead 3 or 4, man, they cuss like it's going out of style. But inside this, it's implied what they might say, so somebody, instead of saying like, oh shit, says they muttered a swear word, or they mumbled a curse.
Huh.
And so it leaves something up to the imagination of the reader.
Okay.
But, oh no, man. For anybody out there watching this, if you're in for just a good spooky thrill ride, check out
Are you kidding me?
The Carol Hunt. Very, very good.
You know what book you need to read that's a classic that I actually read not too long ago is Dracula by Bram Stoker. It's actually really good.
I've got it and I just have not read it yet.
How do you get up there?
I think you go up the side. No, I just jumped up actually. I'm watching your screen. Climbed into a wall over here.
How did you jump that high?
You're probably. Oh, here's a guitar I love. You're probably sponsored me here. Oh, it is.
But I want to know why I can't jump. Why I'm not jumping.
Is there an area where there's no railing there? I think I did. Oh no, I just went through here. Thank you. Pretty sure. Did I?
I don't know.
No, I didn't. Hold on. I have led thee astray. Yeah, check out the Carol Hunt, y'all. You'll enjoy it. I love it. Great. Okay, I just did it. I don't know what I did. Oh, look at us. Look at us, Greg. Aren't we just so cute? Let's go back this way. Got me one day.
Yeah, that's weird.
Here's a book that you need to check out. Ever check out the Brothers Karamazov?
Brothers Karamazov?
The Brothers Karamazov.
Okay.
Written by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Follows these three brothers. Alyosha, who is the main protagonist of the story. You have his brother Ivan.
Oh, I think you recommended this to me. I remember that. What's up?
Yeah, no, you can keep going. Won't
No.
stop on my account. It's a war. We'll probably.
Gotta call it soon.
We'll finish up this this level. I think we've got
Okay.
a good first little run here.
Good little run. Not bad.
But the story is really, really fantastic. It's a wonder that Dostoevsky, I heard that is one of the greatest authors ever. Actually, heard recently. I want to see.
Recommends me to him.
Yeah, he says of Dostoevsky that he's possibly the greatest author ever.
Did you walk right in front of me when
I did.
Just
Sure
about
did.
I
Ate that rocket with my back muscles.
them big, strong back muscles.
But the book, it really, like I was saying the other night, it changes you. When you finish that book, you're not the same. And I love it when a book does that to me.
That's good. That's a good, good writing.
It seriously dissects every single emotional change a person can go through.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing that might inspire or hinder a person, it goes through everything. All the dark nights of the soul that these characters go through. But there's murder is involved, and scheming, and thievery, and unseemly death. It is a fantastic read. It's a long read. But well.
How long?
Oh goodness. I think I was on that book for a couple of months. And I was reading several chapters a night, just laying there in bed.
Just lying in there.
Yep.
Well, I recently got a hold of Gary Wayne's Genesis 6 Conspiracy.
How you liking it?
I have not started yet, I never like reading prefaces,
Sure.
but like,
You like getting into the meat?
yeah, I like getting into the meat, but this is already like, his prefaces definitely has the attention to keep you to like actually go dive in deep, because it's like, a lot of times the prefaces are either like, they're like their thoughts on the matter, or their thoughts on why they wanted to write the book and stuff like that. And for me, it's just like, well, it's almost like that's cool. That's cool that that this might have inspired you to write the book, but I just want to get to what you discovered, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But this one definitely, I'm like, I want to read the preface first because there's already some cool stuff into it that I
And
like.
you're already familiar enough with Gary Wayne and his work to be like, yeah, this would be a guy that I'd like to learn the inner machinations of his brain and see what drove him to
Oh,
actually
dude,
start
like
studying
those
this.
like 2-hour plus interviews are like insane to hear.
The wealth of knowledge has
Mhm.
in that book that you just got. It was 30 years in the making. That is
Yeah, that's insane.
He's gone down like every single creation myth, every single flood myth that was extant and available to him.
Yeah, and like it's also like different cultures too, and like how it's like if you understand the culture and then kind of try to tie everything together, it's crazy on like where you can see the connections. But then of course, you know, it's like there's that line to where it's like that might have been me.
I think I blew it from the grunt.
Oh, but it's like those connections of where like this is getting into the conspiracy sort of thing, but that's why he calls it that, because it's like even he said it's like when do we draw the line of conspiracy to like I can see this being true, because there's so much that perfectly lines up with it. You know?
Yep. Well, and it's also as I'm fond of pointing out to people.
Where are we still supposed to be up?
We'll find it. I'm sure there's a ramp that I just missed somewhere around here. It's been so long. But one thing that I maintain is if you are not just a person who would fancy themselves spiritual or a hunter of truth, but if you have if you have a Christian background, a Christian persuasion, you know, if you have a faith that you subscribe to, it is an imperative to get into his word, because you can see the connections, see where everything lines up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he is so dutiful to actually adhere to what the tome actually says. And even if he does take any kind of liberty or insert his own thoughts in the matter, he is quick to point out, now these are my own thoughts, or through all my study, I would guess if I had to, or if I had to make a statement about such and such, it seems to me that this is the case. It's not just like, yeah, this is it, and come back and see me next Sunday for your 5 verses.
How did my
fast songs and 1 slow song?
2, I like that.
Hey, look at that. Not bad. Was that 4 down? 4? What was that? Yeah, we did 4, Greg!
Bam! Alright.
Take us away, Foe Hammer. Beautiful brute, you. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, 2 hours might be that might be a good wheelhouse for us, at least starting out.
Yeah, starting out. We got some people coming in, or not coming in, but that came in. But we would definitely want more. So, yeah, stick around. I think just because Sunday was probably like our experiment startup day, so we will flesh out a schedule here coming up. And kind of do some more research, see when people are more active online and stuff like that, and based on our schedules, we can do it out.
Yep.
But
this is, by and large, this is going to be what the show is about. It's going to be titillating and tantalizing conversation while enjoying something that we both have enjoyed for years and years and years. We are grateful for you guys. Anybody thumbs us up, gives us a like or subscribe. So we're very grateful for joining us on this little adventure that we're on.
Absolutely, and everything's in the description below, and of course we're always open to suggestions.
Absolutely.
If you guys just want to hear us shoot the breeze, comment on what's happening around. Obviously, ultimately, it's transparency, I think, is what we're trying to do here. And
no shifting shadow in our hearts.
Yeah, I put in the description, we bring hard truth. This is not a safe space, this is reality, sort of thing. So I think that's it. And hopefully it can bring a lot of people here together to be able to converse amongst yourself without having to worry about stuff, because we're all adults.
Oh yeah, and you're not going to catch us going out of our way to be douchebags to people.
Nope.
This is about...
I like to think that I'm always on the defense. Like, go ahead and do what you want, and then I'm gonna respond defensively, and it might be harsh and extreme, but you threw the first punch, not me,
right? Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah, but yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications to know when this channel comes online. With that being said, depending on how quick this expands, maybe my platform will just transform into Hot Button Co-op. Might be a different channel, or I might migrate. But that's just part of the journey that we're hoping that you guys come along with, and we'll catch up and just shoot the breeze.
Great.
All right, guys.
You guys take care, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Have a good night, you guys. Adios.
Bye.